My name is Jerry Guirguis and I was born in Egypt for Suez-Yani. First and foremost, thank the whole delegation for coming to Australia. In relation to tourism, Egypt actually allocated $68 million to J. Walter Thompson for advertising and promoting Egypt. The question is, very simply, what's happened to that money?
I really don't have an answer because I'm the Minister of Immigration. So I have to get back to my colleague and get you the answer.
I know we've also talked about, because I'm in the media as well, we don't have a desk or a multilingual desk for news to take this delegation to the world and cover it. And honestly, as you have done tonight, and I do understand Arabic, it's just that I don't want to make a mistake in saying something wrong. But what I'm saying is that please invest into media. That's the integration between Egyptians and Australians in this case, or vice versa around the world, so that we reflect what Egypt is all about. You have a second generation, we talk about second generation, third generation. You need to look after them. I've been delivering my program for about 9 years, and I don't have a lot of listener base. However, that doesn't stop me from trying.
For the media, as I said, it's very frustrating.
We know it.
It's very, even for us, even for ministers, because you're working and you're doing your best and all of a sudden something just comes up or pop up and it's not true. And let me give you an example. I said that example in Canberra. I went to visit Egyptians in Ethiopia because we are always talking about Egyptian expats in Canada, in Australia, even sometimes we don't speak to the Egyptian expats in Australia, but anyhow, or Egyptians living in the Gulf. But we don't have any idea about Egyptians living in Africa, taking under consideration that Africa is very important to us. We are from this continent. So I went to Ethiopia for a weekend, just to make sure that all Egyptians are not working. And I met with them and they were so happy, and even they had a problem with Shahadat Biladi and I solved it. And when I came back, we had at the parliament a committee called the African Committee. When they heard that I went to Ethiopia, they told me, why don't you come and present what you saw? So we fixed a date, and then the head of the committee, he had something else to do with the cabinet of the president. So he called me and he apologized, and I said that's fine and we can reschedule. That night, over the media, the Minister of Immigration went to the parliament and didn't find anybody waiting for her, so she left very angry because the head of the committee didn't receive her and he didn't apologize, and even all the members, they let her down and nothing happened. So we see how we are suffering. I have filed with the Egyptian expats, and I need, because it's a newborn ministry, I have to work hard because I am building something from the scratch. I don't have the time for all the media that reflects or passes wrong information or negative information. But in this specific issue, I had to answer. And I said, please, why are you doing this? I didn't go. I had a phone call from him and everything is fine. And he did the same. But this example just to show you how much we are suffering. So I feel for you as an expat, and you want to learn about your country, and you want to feel safe and trust what's going on in the country, and all what you have is talk shows, with two people screaming to each others and just reflecting the negative images without the positive one. So I agree with you that, like the tourism file, we need to work with the media file. We don't have a ministry for media people, someone to take care, because now it's all about business and commercials. So as much as you give to the audience negative news, they will listen. Positive news, they don't listen. See? So I agree, and I'll get back to you with the answer for your question.